So, I have a couple of anti-MGTOW losers to address. However, this video is just going to be a quick jab at one of them, Mike Gimson, 1984. The other one is a small child going by the alias Plank to Failure.
Good one, buddy.
For now, Little Wood will have to wait for the next video, in which I will be laughing at his pathetic attempt to prove he is more intelligent than a discarded sandal. Today, we'll be focusing solely, pardon the pun, on Mikey. Starting off, here is a ridiculous post he made recently, in which he claims to be good with numbers. Here's the funny thing. Whether it's him claiming to be able to do squares and square roots in his head, something that might be impressive if he did that to my face after I chose a random number as opposed to one he most likely memorized, or him bragging about his typing speed, which is about average, so he's not as impressive as he claims to be, or all this stuff about figuring out which days of the week a specific event happened, which he could have pulled that stuff up from ChatGPT as far as I know. None of that is relevant to the fact that he is a moron.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
Here are some undeniable facts that prove he is a moron. Besides him being a beta male feminist who offers to clean a hag's kitchen and listen to what she has to say, all the while using the term milady unironically.
What in the blue hell is wrong with you?
First off, he claims to have reported me to the ADL. Assuming that he actually did, I'd like to know for what? The Anti-Defamation League focuses on combating anti-Semitism, which is a ridiculous thing to accuse me of being because I identify as a Zionist. Yes, I believe the Jews should have a homeland. I celebrate Jewish holidays, such as the upcoming fall festivals, primarily Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and one of my personal favorites, Sukkot. My religious denomination is Messianic, because I believe in the phrase Jew and Gentile, one in Messiah. Jesus is a Jew, so a Christian hating on Jews is illogical and contrary to the teachings of Jesus. To piggyback off another catchphrase from The Rock, how in the blue hell am I anti-Semitic?
Oy vey.
Oy vey! Oy vey, everybody!
False reporting that kind of shit should result in a prison sentence. Moving on to the second point, he claims that the Minneapolis shooter was a MGTOW, despite there being absolutely no proof of this whatsoever. Oh, and he thinks J.D. Miles and Mickey Gibson, someone who is not even a MGTOW, are leaders within our group. There is so much imbecilic nonsense in this one post alone. It's almost like he is a reincarnation of Claire Harris.
Yeah, that bitch.
The final evidence that I will provide, for now, is that he does not know what a nasal voice is, nor how to spell nasal. Oh, and he keeps ending his posts with some idiotic comment while pretending to have won an argument by spouting ridiculous nonsense.
Why are you so scary? I'm not getting in your fence. I'm not.
For whatever reason, he is determined to dog on MGTOW. He doesn't seem to understand or care that not everyone aspires to have their peepees touched. Which brings me to a specific TikTok that I was considering responding to individually for a future video.
This is going to trigger some men. They don't date women out of love. They date us so that they're not perceived as being gay.
I think Mikey doesn't want to be perceived as being a bundle of sticks. Well, that's his problem to overcome, not mine. I don't care if an old broad thinks I'm a rainbow waver just because I am not pursuing her poontang.
Yeah, I could use some goddamn poontang myself right now.
And I'm almost sure that Mikey's quest to forever fuck is so heavily programmed in his diminutive psyche that the idea of any other man finding pursuits elsewhere is beyond his understanding.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
And if we're going to be completely honest with ourselves, that should scare every woman, including the female feminists.
Warning, warning, it does not compute.
Mikey claims to be a feminist because he wants to bang you all. I am a MGTOW, which means that I don't want to bang you all. So tell me, women of the internet, which is more dangerous to your womanhood? An adult male who pretends to be your servant because he wants to tag your labia with his dingling, or a man who wants to go his own way and never bother you?
Ha! Got him! Ha!